The pillars of fitness. The 3 things that make you fit. Like, they make you someone that people are like, oh, that guy's pretty jacked. He's like athletic. What the 3 things are, which I was lacking. First is strength. They're all pretty much equal. But strength, aesthetics, which is basically like the look. The cardio, obviously, because you can't just be one of these that are really strong. They look really good. They go up the stairs and be like, you know? If you're missing any of these, it's gonna be kind of weird. Because if you're really aesthetic, you can run up the fucking stairs chilling, not even having to breathe heavy. But you're weak, you can barely bench over 135. You need all of these things. So let me just start off with a little story from back in my day. Back in my day, I didn't have any of them. You know, there's people that they at least have one, right? Like the fat people, usually strong. No, I wasn't strong. Skinny people, cardio? No cardio. Some people have a pretty decent like physique kinda already. I didn't have that. I'm gonna pop up a picture right here. I used it a lot because when I was like mid-transformation, deleted most of my OG pictures. But hey bro, if you need proof that it was actually me, because some people actually don't believe me, you can just join the Discord and you can ask me. I have like the proof there. I'm not about to post it here because like, you know, like, it takes a deep explanation. So you see I was in a pretty bad spot, right? I didn't have any of the 3 pillars of fitness. So I was like literally the person you would last think of when you think, oh, jacked, fast, strong guy. When I would try to do a sport which is like cardio focused, when I would like go to the beach, which is aesthetics focused, when I would do something that requires strength, I wouldn't have any of them, you know. Fat guys, they had to like pick up something from the ground that's heavy. They were, oh, this guy's strong. The aesthetic guys, they're like pretty aesthetic, already kind of lean, a little bit of muscle. When they go to the beach, they're like, oh, this guy's pretty jacked. And the skinny guys in the sports, they would do really good in the cardio aspect usually. You know, don't get me wrong, just fat people that are just lacking aesthetics, but they have the strength and the cardio, you know. Naturally, you're really lucky if you have all 3, to be honest, but I had to work on for all of them. So I'm gonna start in order from aesthetics because that is pretty much what I started off with. Aesthetics and strength is what I was mostly focused on, mostly aesthetics in the beginning. So flash all the way back to Valentine's Day 2022 is when I started going to this gym. I started going with my mom, then she fucked up like a joint or something. Like her arm, her elbow was like messed up. I don't really know the details, but it was messed up really bad. She couldn't go, so she just dropped me off there. And I just kept going and like started watching more YouTube videos. I was watching Alex Eubank, all these guys. So when I would do this, you know, the aesthetic guys like Alex Eubank, those kind of guys that they have really good physiques and they were talking about trading. I was pretty much like on a high volume kind of thing because that's what I thought was good. High volume, not really going to failure, you know. Low weight because I didn't want to. They said I was gonna be short. I couldn't even do high weight, to be honest. I was weak. I'm talking like the bar bench press. It was mostly stability. When I got the movement ready, like in a month, I was able to do a 10 and a 5, which is, now that I think about it, it's not really even that good compared to the bar. It's like 75 pounds. I got to 95 pounds around like, probably like 6 months in, I got to 95 pounds, which is just 25 on each side. I was like not really focused on strength at all. I was doing basically like a bodybuilder kind of thing, which was just ton of fucking sets. I was doing push-pull legs also. I lost a lot of the fat. Not a lot, but a pretty good amount, which I'm gonna pop up here. This is 8 months in, somewhere around there. It's not good, but from what I started with, it's pretty decent. I had no clue what I was doing either. I was eating fucking chicken and vegetables, bro. No rice. But I got it down. I would sometimes cheat also, like some fried chicken, something like that. But, you know, I would focus on the protein. I didn't know about seed oils, any of these other fancy stuff. But that's how it should be in the beginning. You shouldn't really be focused on the other things that aren't really that big of a deal. So I was eating my protein. A year and a little bit is this picture, which is when I got my girl. Still with her. So that was a good investment. As you're gonna see later on, it started looking better. I got in a pretty steep cut. I pretty much kept the same dip down, right? I was eating pretty much the same shit and added in a little bit more fat. It was a pretty decent diet, and I got to there. Then I kept cutting throughout the summer. I got pretty lean around the summer. I got sick during the summer because I wasn't eating my fruit, because then I figured out, oh, it's sugar. And I'm getting a little bit too much detail, but I got really, really lean. I think that was maybe the most lean I've ever been. Around December, I kept going on the cut, kind of. I started maintaining, then I went on another cut in December, which is not the best idea. I got really lean. I got like 12%, which I'm gonna pop up right here. December, winter, pretty much. December, January, somewhere around there, which is where I have a decent amount of my thumbnails from, because I took a lot of pictures. And then in around April, which spring, started a fucking humongous bulk, which I'm still on. I didn't really add on much fat, but my bench definitely got a lot stronger, this is my strength arc, pretty much. I kind of started last year, but I was plateaued the whole cut. I did not move my bench from 145. But I started this bulk, I hit 155, then 165 now, and then 175, 185 was like probably like 2 months ago, and last week I hit 195. I hope to get 200 by the end of this year, which by the time this video comes out, let me see, I'll get it out by this year. So next year my goal is 2 plates. And yeah, I'm really focused on my strength right now. My deadlift also went from last year, the like before I bulked, it was at around 225 for like 2 reps, which is like, it would be 250. Now I'm at 315. And yeah, the bulk has really helped me out with my strength. Now, my cardio was also combined with my strength. I started doing jujitsu. I was doing jujitsu a little before, but it was like some calm jujitsu. In the summer, I really took it serious. I went to like a different place, and that made my cardio crazy. Now, I'm not really doing it because I'm more focused on like school and YouTube, obviously, and some secret stuff that I have in the back of like trading, some cool stuff like that. I've been really focused on that other shit, but I've kept my cardio up by running and sprinting just to maintain it, you know. I don't want it to go to shit again, because even though I used to be leaner, my cardio was very bad. Could not run. I would like just die. I could have only sprint a little bit, but now I can run pretty decent. I don't know the length at all. It's just a long run, bro. Probably like 20-30 minutes of just running pretty fast for me. Not really struggling at all. So those are the 3 pillars of fitness. Those are how I got to them. Now, how can you get to them? First, we have to identify whether you're missing aesthetic, strength, or cardio. Like the main ones. The number one that you need to focus on right now. Write it down. If it's aesthetics, like you look really bad. Maybe it's your cardio is really bad. Maybe you're weak as fuck. So identify them. In the next one, I'm gonna tell you how to specifically do it for you. For the main one you're missing, I'm gonna do aesthetics, strength, and cardio. Let's say you need strength and aesthetics, because let's say you're really good at cardio. You would watch first the one that you're mainly deficient in. So if you're really like extremely weak and it bothers you a lot, go to the strength one, focus on that. Like write all the things that I say down, and then go to the aesthetics one and just add in a couple of things. Like let's say in the strength one, I give you a specific exercise that you should do. After that exercise, you can do the aesthetic ones. Write down right now the main one and the secondary one, because you should at least have one. If not, there's gonna be one that you're lacking the least, which that's the one that you focus on last, because you really want to bring up your biggest weakness. If you look alright, like you don't look horrible, you're pretty strong or decently like average, but your cardio is abysmal. You can't go up the stairs without being out of breath, bro. Focus on your cardio, then focus on your aesthetics, and then focus on your strength. The program I'm gonna put you on, I'm gonna make a more specialized video for each one. Later on, I'm gonna tell you how I specifically was lacking in that and how I brought it up. So anyways, bro, thank you for watching. Join the Discord down below if you have any more questions or anything. They'll probably be up by the time you see this video. So anyways, thank you for watching, bro. Have a good day.